The Senzo Meyiwa murder trial has been adjourned to Monday, and this is because of the advocate who is not feeling well. Our reporter, eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu, has been following the story and joins me now to take us through what exactly happened. Manqoba, good morning once again. I mean, what happened in court this morning?
Well, Tumalo, here this morning, we're hearing, of course, that Advocate Thulani Mngomezulu, who is the lawyer for accused number 1 and 2, was not present in court this morning, and this is due to ill health. So we heard from one of the defense lawyers for accused 1 and 2, Advocate, or rather Sipho Ramosipele, who had indicated to court that Advocate Mngomezulu, who we know is presiding over the defense of accused number 1 and 2 for this trial within a trial, would not be present in court, and that will be seeking medical attention. So there was an application, we recall, Tumela, that was meant to have been heard today. And this application relates to the introduction of new evidence by the state. That's an application that was made by the state yesterday, where they wanted to introduce a report from a vehicle tracking system which was used by Sergeant Vusumuzi Mohane on the 18th of June. This is a day when he had disappeared, or rather when he had booked out accused number 2 for several hours. So there were many hours that were unaccounted for, which the defense raised issue with when it comes to cross-examination. So this particular report, we understand, was going to speak to the areas or the locations that had been traveled by Sergeant Vusumuzi Mohane on that particular day. He had said that there were investigations that he had been conducting at the time, and when he was asked about these investigations, this is when he had then brought that particular document of those investigations. So the state taking it a step further, bringing in a report of the vehicle, the tracking system of that particular vehicle, to show and pinpoint the exact locations where Vusumuzi Mohane had traveled on the particular day. So what we understand is that the defense was going to object to this particular information or evidence being reintroduced in court as new evidence by the state. And what we heard this morning, though, is that there was also a communication that seemed to have suggested that perhaps some of the defense lawyers are going to abandon this particular application. But we heard that as far as accused number 1 and 2, their lawyer saying that he's still going ahead with this particular application. So because he was not in court, they then asked that the matter be postponed up until Monday so that that application can then be heard. So we're expecting that that application will now then be heard on Monday. But in the meantime, the state had indicated that it had wanted to call another witness, another detective, also in the Senzo Meyiwa murder case. But because of Advocate Mngomezulu's absence, this also forced that evidence to then be moved to Monday. So those proceedings expected to resume on Monday, with that application expected to be heard. The judge giving quite a stern warning, saying that he'll want all of the lawyers to come prepared to proceed with that particular application.
We'll leave it there for now. Of course, that short adjournment taking place this morning, as Manqoba narrating, due to the ill health of Advocate Mngomezulu. Manqoba Mchunu will be sure, of course, to keep our viewers abreast. But as the adjournment stands, it seems court will only resume on Monday. Thank you for this update.